Hi, everybody. How have you been doing? Hope everybody's good. I know it's been crazy out there. Very crazy. But I think we are holding it down. Holding it down. Just thought I would come on for a little bit. I have been extremely busy. Life and life and. I hope all is well. Happy Friday night. Happy you know, Hi, everybody. Thank you for coming in. I hope you guys had a wonderful week. I'm just giving some people some time. How are you guys feeling? I'm not doing a survey, but everybody I've talked to is having some type of thing going on. And it's not really bad. It's just emotional, deep emotional stuff that's going on. We're all, having our. Mm, I don't even know what to. I have no words for it. I feel like we're at the edge of the cliff, and we got everywhere we're at. We're hearing negativity. We're hearing how diabolical our society is. I mean, like, I don't even know what to say. I actually really don't know what to say because it's just we knew. Hi, how are you? Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. You good? I'm glad you're good. Thank you. I'm so glad you're good. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the love. But I have been going through some stuff. So I need all the love I can get because this has been a very interesting experience. I think we're all on this equator because I do know that we literally had a quarter moon in Scorpio. And that quarter moon in Scorpio really, really affected me. I'm still being affected. Like I came into this year like this. and I have nothing to say. I don't have nothing to say. I like it's hard to, you know, and it's like this, you know. Aries is coming in really soon, and Aries is air. And if you understand Aries, Aries like they're kind of like I said, they're airy. Aries are airy. Aries are very airy. Then we got, and they are the sign of war. They're the sign of war. Like so, we got, like, and I'm not just talking about like a physical war. I'm talking about the war within ourselves, the war within our souls, the war of just like our relationships and whatever. But it's just so hard to like I have been going through it, you guys. I'm just saying, I've been going through it. I'm about to. I don't even know what to say. Thank you. I have 61K and about a million viewers. You know, I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to get better with it because I'm so random when I. Oh, there's one of my super chatters. Hi. Or you know, I sometimes I just, you know, I've been going through stuff, you guys, and that's why I haven't been on. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm just gonna be straight up honest. This has been really hard for me. It's been really hard for me. And you know, being a content creator and also working and also building a company. I no longer have a job, you know, and I think I told you guys that a few months ago that I no longer am I working in a place. So I'm full time at home doing my creative spot, my, you know, and you can see in my bio, I did a digital product for you guys. I hope you like it. Is really help for you to ground yourself and to be present with yourself. And so, you know, but like I was saying, we have so much stuff going on. We have so much stuff going on. And like I said, we're in the war. Like, you know, Aries represent war. But I don't think it's just outside war. I think it's inner conflict with ourselves. I think it's inner conflict with not being able to speak our words, the inner conflict of maybe I should have said that, but I didn't say that. Maybe I should have like been more honest with myself about this. I think we're going like back in time because we're trying to clean up before we go into Aquarius. It's just so much. And I know as a humanity, I know as beings that we are tired. A lot of us are tired. I'm freaking tired. Let me take off this necklace. You know, I'm tired. I just got home too. I was out with some friends. And so, you know, I think like we're all feeling it. I think we're all experiencing it one way or another, and we're all like literally how can I say it? Just, you know, just chucking along, lifing. We're all lifing. And everybody's life is very different. They're lifing in different ways. And we got all this mess in our world. And it's just diabolical. It's hard to digest. Um, you know, it's just crazy. It's just crazy to me. But in this, you know, I've been talking to you guys about some of the work that I'm doing right now in my website. It's a hot mess right now, so it could be. And I should have put it just a big old sign on my website say under construction, but I'm just, you know, I just feel better about just telling you guys it's a hot mess because I'm adding some really special things for you guys. And you guys know that I sell extensions and I sell, I'm an Amazon influencer. And also, I'm doing so much. I'm doing so much. And then I have me. Then I have me. I'm a hot mess. I'm a hot mess without a dress. I'm a hot mess right now. It's crazy. But you know what? I'm real about it. I'm real about it. And so I'm working on this project, and it's been so emotional. So emotional. Because I am literally putting my heart and soul in this project. And because I'm not I'm coming from my soul. I'm coming from my heart. I'm coming from all that's within me. And so, like, when I work on a project, it's almost like it takes me over. It takes me over, and I literally begin to, like, feel the project. Like, I feel it, how it orchestrates inside of me, and then I'm able to put that on tapestry. It's really, really different how it happens. And so, as I've been working on this project, it's been really touching at times. Sometimes I have to pull away, but I'm doing this for us because there's so much in the world, and my gifts have gotten, like, really increased. And right now I'm taking some time away. I'm taking some time to myself, and I'm sorry that, I haven't been on a lot, but it's just like I'm just really taking this time. I had a situation about a week ago. I was hanging out with a friend, and we were hanging out, and in the process of hanging out, we were in the area. We wanted to go to Neiman Marcus, so we went to Neiman Marcus, right? And we walk into Neiman's Marcus, and right when we walk into Neiman's Marcus, I I see this guy on my this side, right? And I noticed that he was a security. And so I keep walking, and then I'm with my friend, and I go, and it's so weird because when I started walking, I saw a battle. It wasn't a battle from our time. It was an ancient battle, and I couldn't really explain it. And so this ancient battle, and so I'm with my friend, and we're walking, and we're trying to go to our destination. And I had to just say, hey, we gotta wait. We gotta wait. I got something I have to do. So I turn back around. I go back to the door, and I begin to look at this man. And as I looked at this man, I could see this battle that was lying within him. And this was so interesting. As I started talking to him, he just begins to cry, and he begins to tell me, man, this was a confirmation. But this is what's so phenomenal about this whole situation is the fact that when I walked past him, I saw the battles of his ancestry. The battles of the ancestry will show up in our present life. It will show up as battle of the minds, that we're always battling with our minds. We're always battling with our cells, deep within ourselves. And so as I'm talking with him, I look at him, and I notice on his forehead, like just like this, on his forehead, from his third eye all the way up, there was a long arrow head right on his head, just like that. And I was just like, okay. And so there's this long arrowhead, and I began to tell him about this battle. And I said, sir, I do apologize. But when I'm called like this, and it's so weird, you guys, because it's so random, I cannot say, oh, it's gonna happen this day, or it's gonna happen. I never know, because it's a divine timing. And so whenever that happens to me, it is definitely a divine timing. And so I'm talking to him, and then he stops me in midair. He stops me, and he says, he pulls his hands out like a shake, and he goes, "Can I ask your name?" And so I told him my name, and I began to finish telling him what I was getting from source. And as I was telling him about the battle of his ancestors, I'm looking up and I see this birthmark on the forehead, and it's in the shape of an arrow. And it was the tip of the arrow was literally on his third eye. And as we were talking, he begins to cry. And he's like a security person at the store, right? Like total man. But he begins to cry. He begins to say, you know, that's been a confirmation I've, you know. And then he tells me about his name, and he said his name means warrior. Ain't that crazy? It means warrior. And so, you know, you guys, we're going through this thing. We're going through all this stuff in our souls and in our heart to integrate and to remove and to take out those things that are not serving us anymore, to remove them. And some of them are deep inside of us. And that's, I feel, why it's so painful. That's why it's been so painful. It's been like, and it's not outside of us. That's what's so crazy. You can't, it's not what's going on. Like people that are reacting outside of them, that's because it's inside of them and they can't contain it, so they lash out. And so we have to give people grace, because we are in some massive, massive changes and times right now. It will blow you away. And I can't even say like how this man, as I'm talking to him and he begins to tell me his story, I begin to understand, like, we have to, you guys, some of you guys got gifts and you're afraid to use them. You don't want to feel like you crazy. You don't want to feel like, you don't want others to feel like you're crazy. You're just really afraid to be true to yourself. And it's so weird, because when you have gifts, they literally call to you. I can't even explain it. It calls to me. Like when I saw that man, it, and let me explain. When I saw that man, I didn't even like really notice, but I noticed. Is that the best way to say? And then as I started walking, I could literally feel like a rubber band in my belly button pulling me backward. So when that happens to me, I know it's time. I know it's time for me to pay attention and listen. And so as I was feeling this, I turned back, and that's when I called to the answer. You know, I took the call, because we get that calling. Everybody's has a different calling. Your calling may not be like mine's, but we all have a calling. We have a calling, an internal calling within inside of us, an internal thing that conflicts with us, because we are unsafe in our own bodies, and we will not be honest with ourselves in our own bodies, with our gifts and what things that, and they are a blessing, because we are going to need it, you guys, in the next coming months and years. We're going to need to be tapped in to our true selves. We are going to be needing to be embodying all of us, so we can be able to dance through this energy, because this energy is tough, man. It's tough. If anybody tells you that they're not bothered by this, they're not human. They can't be human. Because this is not no joke. This is craziness, but it has to be crazy. It has to be crazy to run through us, to integrate through us, and like it will hit you in your throat. You can't speak. It will hit you in your heart. You can't breathe. I mean, it will hit you in your stomach, that you just feel awful. But let me tell you, it is the integration of all this stuff that we inhaled in our bodies forever. forever. We have held it for generations and generations. So when I went to that man and I said those words, it was like an unveiling of the descendants. The descendants, they needed to be able to release themselves. So I bet you give him a few weeks, he's gonna start seeing signs. He's gonna start feeling a certain way. He's gonna actually know and be able to identify his call, to identify who he is and why he's here. Because we all are here for a purpose. We all are here for a divine season, a divine time. We are here. And it's different for everybody. It's going to hit different. Some people are just amazing givers. They just give, some people are just, some people like are tapped into other people's emotions, and they'll hear someone talk and they want to just give them a hug. That everybody's gift is very different. My gift is just, I'm an intuit. I've been an intuit since I was 9, maybe even earlier than that. I've been an intuit as long as I've known myself. I have been an intuit. And the thing is that I always was a seer. And it was hard for my family because I was always a truth sayer and I was a seer. So a lot of times it's not popular to be true to yourself. It's not popular to be true to your I am. But it is invigorating to know that you're totally yourself. You're totally embodying the authentic you, not what social media tells you, not what Instagram or somebody outside of you tell you. You embody yourself. You embody yourself fully and totally. And that's what's so amazing about it. It's just so amazing. And I just, want you to know that we got this. I know it's been hard. I know that when that stuff comes up, when it really comes up, let it go. Let it go. Integrate it. If that means you gotta, and it's okay. It's okay to be mad. It's okay to cry. It's okay to love. It's okay. It's okay. Realize that it's okay. It's okay. Embody yourself. It's okay. Don't allow somebody to not let you be okay. It's okay to feel what you're feeling. It's okay to if you come from a horrible background, it's okay to be mad about it. But after you get mad, integrate that energy. Remove it out of you. That's why people are feeling bad in their bodies. That's why people are feeling, like our nervous systems are so out of whack right now, you guys, because of all this stuff that's being carried into the ether, and our frequency and our nervous system is so out of whack. We're trying to get, touch ourselves. We're trying to figure out like what's going on with, and sometimes it's nothing that you did wrong. It has nothing to do with wrongness in this. It's all about moving to that next level. And that next level is not, a corporate ladder. It's who you are in your spirit. It's who you are in the spirit realm. That is the most important part. It's not about, even though by being aligned, all that stuff will happen. All that stuff will happen for you. It's being aligned, understanding your alignment, being okay with where you're at, and allowing source to work through you work through you. And you guys, we have to be aware. We have to be vigilant all around us. There is a massive simulation trying to keep us out of our minds, keep us out of our hearts, keep us stuck. My battery's going dead. Keep us stuck in our in the noise. You don't want to be stuck in the noise. You want to own your own body, your own internal self. You want to own it, your own residency. You want to own up to it. Don't let anybody hijack it with emotion. I know this Epstein stuff is everywhere. Try not. I know it's curious because I'm a Scorpio and we like to watch stuff like that, right? I really have to do temperance because I do, but with that crowd of Epstein, I'm just gonna let y'all know. I'm gonna let y'all know. I'm just gonna be honest. This is higher than Epstein. This is higher than Epstein. This is higher than P. Diddy. This is higher than you know who. This is higher. They are on the handlers of what's going on way up here. And if you don't know by this time, everybody in that sector are puppets on the string. There are a main group of people that are puppeteering everyone else. And that is not a conspiracy, that is the truth. Because the stuff that they're leaking with this Epstein thing is like, why would you do that consciously to people that are victims? Like, why would you do that? And you know, they're diabolical thought people that look at this stuff, looking for that stuff because they're diabolical. And so you're not even retracting the bodies of children. Like, why would you do that? Because we live in a diabolical world, you guys. And they're actually fishing. They're actually fishing. By doing that, they are fishing for diabolical beings that think that way. Because the more they have that vibration within our system, the more power they get. And the more we look at that stuff and we allow ourselves to look at it, we are lowering our vibration to that frequency. And you cannot elevate to a higher frequency when you're tapped into that stuff so long. It will mess up your gig. It will mess up your mindset. It'll mess up your spirit. So if you can, try not to do it too long. And you know, and I know it's curious, but it's all diabolical. And I really appreciate you guys. I really appreciate you guys coming on. I really appreciate you tapping in. Please like and follow. Please tell other people. If you like and follow and subscribe, this is if you subscribe is when I come on, you'll get a notification because I never say when I'm coming on because like I said, I'm working on some really heavy duty projects and they're taking a lot of my time and they're very tedious, so that's why I haven't been coming on as frequent as I normally do, even though that is not a lot. I come on when I can because I am extremely busy right now. And if you want to support my channel, it's in the top. Every little bit helps, keeps my channel going, keeps me up to date with the things I have to do with the channel. So thank you so much. And I appreciate you guys. I thank you for showing up. And I hope you guys have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful weekend. Thank you.